If it ain't Nolazine TV, don't put it on.
What's good, man? This your boy Young Abe, and you now in tune with Nolazine. For sure!
Okay, so I'm gonna tell everybody where you from.
I'm from Picayune, Mississippi. I'm out here from Picayune, Mississippi, and you know, been out here for. I first moved. I was originally from New Orleans, but I had moved to Mississippi around Katrina time. You know, so Katrina.
So how that, you know, I mean, how that was for you, like just.
Well,
it was like a culture shock.
Yeah, it was definitely a culture shock for me. It devastated a lot of my family. Everybody got scattered over, and you know, luckily my parents had a really nice place out in the woods, man, away from everything, and it just kept me safe, kept everybody
that's
safe.
That's another culture shock. Going from the city to the woods.
Straight sticks. It's straight sticks out there, Mississippi. Man. Oh, plenty snakes. Yeah, all type of snakes. You know, like. Shit, water markers, yeah, they're all poisonous, and then man, it's straight wild. It's wild out there. It's straight everything they say, man. It's straight barren. Nothing is out there in Picayune, man. Like, and we just gotta out here, man. We gotta keep moving around and just try and keep our name moving. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's rarely any support. The only big artist since then in Mississippi was like Big Crit, and not many artists really rep Mississippi or Picayune, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, and most definitely they're not saying Picayune, they're saying Jackson.
They definitely saying Jackson because of the universities, and that's really all Mississippi has to offer. And as education is worse, is just as bad. So like, there's only 2 universities there. There's not much opportunity out in Mississippi.
So how old were you? When the Hurricane Katrina hit?
I was around like it was around like I was in 3rd grade or something around that. Yeah.
I graduated with Katrina.
Yeah, I was in elementary, man, and
I had no choice but to go to Mississippi.
I had no choice. I had a
choice. If I went to Mississippi for Jackson, if the hurricane hit them too, that's the other move.
Yeah.
I definitely get you. So growing up, who influenced you to actually get into music?
Well, just really want to put my soul and heart into my music, man. It's just really just to talk about what's been going on. It was really just a relief for me. You know what I'm saying? It was first a hobby, and then I wanted to take things a little bit more serious. I started audio engineering and rapping since I was 15, 16, and I'm like 26 now, so it's about 10 years, and I just been going strong with the audio engineering and rapping. So I first started with a group called Why Not. We were just little kids, man, trying to go hard, you feel me, and be the next best thing out of Mississippi. We did a couple of music videos, traveled with a bunch of people that led us with Rich Homie Quan and stuff at that time at the age of like 16. So like then I was like, I gotta take this way more serious than I ever have in my life. Just the fact that I'm actually doing what everybody is talking about in the industry. You know what I'm saying? Each step.
Okay, so how did you come up with your rap name?
Young Abe is my rap name, and really it was just from my family. You know, there was always, I was the youngest in my family, and then everybody called me Abe for short. You know what I'm saying? So it just kind of.
I sure was about to ask you, like, you know, what you gonna do when you make 30? If you can't be Young Abe, you gonna be Old Abe?
I'm gonna call myself Don Abe then, fuck that, you feel me? But you know.
Okay. So tell everybody, what's the average day like for you?
average day is basically my average day of workflow. I usually just work on music. If I'm not working on my music, then I'm working on engineering other people. I always do audio engineering on a lot of different artists. There's including Snoop Dogg, OB&J, Watt Beezy, Soulja Boy, Kid. I engineered all of these guys at least at several points in my life. I opened up for Wiz Khalifa and Snoop Dogg when I was like 19 at the Pozo Saloon in California. That was one of my biggest things that I ever done. So, yeah.
Okay. So do you have any brand new projects coming up?
I don't really have any brand new projects, but I can tell you what I just released. I just released a song called Tesla by Young Abe, you know what I'm saying? It's out on every platform, Spotify, Amazon,
and all streaming platforms.
YouTube, everything. Just everything.
All streaming platforms.
I'm about to tell you everything. Everything. So you cannot miss it. You cannot miss it. If you missing it, you tripping. You may as well go check it out now.
Okay. So tell us what separates you from other artists.
I feel like what separates me from the other artists is like I have the will to keep going and never give up and trying to stay as consistent as possible. No matter whatever is thrown my way, like any obstacle, gotta just chunk it out the window and just keep pushing forward. Cause like you only live once, you know what I'm saying? And you gotta live life to the fullest, and you can't stop doing what you're doing and what you believe in. No matter who you are, what you do, no matter what.
Okay. So being in the music industry for a while now, tell us what you actually enjoy about it, and tell us what you actually hate about it.
Well, there's a lot of things I hate about the music industry, but there's a lot of things I love about the music industry. The best thing about the music industry is the creative process and meeting the bright minds and creative minds that come along and building relationships with people that you probably never would have ever expected to even come across or come around. What I basically hate is them sound checks at them events, man. Sound engineers need to do better. Y'all saw what y'all did. Y'all saw what y'all did to Kanye. Y'all need to do better. But another thing, man, is everybody gotta be on their word, man. Everybody gotta be about their word. And some people in the music industry is not about their word, man. And
it sounds like you had some bad experiences.
Plenty.
Man.
But a lot of good at the same time.
Right. Well, I haven't had that many bad experiences, so I can't say that.
Yeah, man.
Okay. So, how well do you take constructive criticism?
You said how I take about constructive criticism?
How well do you take it?
It's all right. Sometimes I do get high-headed, but I catch myself. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, everybody's opinion is everybody's opinion, unless it is constructive criticism.
Yeah, sometimes it's hate.
It can be completely hate. If somebody's saying trash, that ain't really constructive criticism. What constructive criticism is.
Tell me why it's trash.
Yeah, tell me why it's trash. You didn't hit that note right. You should have hit it a little bit harder than what it is. You was a little bit lazy.
We have to agree that some rappers don't need to be rapping.
That is definitely.
Yeah, so sometimes you just
some people that just don't have the gift of sound, man. You gotta know how you sound. Like some people just say they a rapper and then get in the booth one day out of their bed. You know what I'm saying?
But I also tell rappers, like, if it's not up to just one person to like your sound, like, you need to find an audience that actually caters to you. Like, cause it don't even matter if none of us like it. Yeah. Like, you can still find your audience that's working with you. So
for a fact. It's due to how I feel about that. It's really about the energy and the vibe it gives off. Each song gives off a different vibe and energy,
Right.
and what relates to you is what their words and how it really just the vibrations catch to you, your energy. Everybody energy is different, so not everybody gonna catch on to the same song, the same music. But it's a blessing if you have a lot of people on loving your songs.
Speaking of songs, tell us what is your favorite song, that you have released so far, and also, tell us why.
Sure. I don't really have any favorite songs, honestly. I love all my songs because
You got that one song that you maybe just turn on often?
Oh man, I turn on majority of all my songs often because I give all my love to each and every one of my songs because it's a part of me. No matter how I was feeling that day or how I was.
It was a part of your journey.
Yeah, it's a part of me, regardless.
Okay. So, if you could date anybody in the music industry or entertainment industry, who would it be, and also tell us why?
Yeah, man.
You don't gotta answer that too, cause
I don't know, man. We're good.
if you don't get in trouble.
Oh man.
You can always skip over interview. When you and your girl watch, like, oh man, pause.
yeah, maybe.
You don't have to answer it though.
I don't know, maybe Karuchi or something.
You gotta see it. You gotta see the characters.
Karuchi, man, Karuchi. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she fine as a motherfucker. You know,
just know
can't knock off on that.
If you just know when you land.
Or Jada Waiter. I'm sorry, little baby. Jada Waiter probably might be my one.
Jada Waiter.
You know what I'm saying?
So, have you ever been catfished?
For a fact.
Are you gonna tell us what happened?
I'll tell you partially, some of it. How I've been catfished, man, it was crazy, man. But everybody go through that Tinder phase, you know what I'm saying? I feel like everybody goes through that Tinder phase once in their life, you know what I'm saying? And I fell in a trap off of Tinder, man. Girl only had like 3 pictures and shit, and when I met her onto dinner, it was not what it portrayed to be. You feel me? It was not what it portrayed to be.
You still pay the bill?
No, I left.
Still pay the bill?
I left.
Oh, but I'm going to use the restroom, baby. Okay. So, tell us this. Do you feel like you have to move out of Louisiana, Mississippi borderlines, like once your music career, reach a certain milestone?
To a certain extent, yes. I feel like you should leave your hometown because you already been spreading your wings. You've been moving around to trying to expand your business. Why not just continue to move around and eventually find the land you want and really just set your grass root? It doesn't have to be where you first laid your head at. You know what I'm saying? So. The grass is greener on the other side, they say. You feel me?
Okay. So has there ever been one point in your music career when you just want to give up?
Plenty times, man. Probably just yesterday. Yeah, it's just when you deal with certain people and you get disappointed in situations, man. It makes you want to give up, man. But shoot, I just keep a level head, man. Probably, take a walk or something. You feel me? Get my mind off the negative. Can't always focus on the negative.
Okay, so 3 years from now, tell us where you see your music career going.
I feel like I'm gonna be continuously expanding my studio. I have a studio called For Show Music Studios. I'm continuously trying to expand that, and I'm trying to just move some of my clientele to another area, or just continue to just move around to keep. I don't really know, but I see myself in 3 years just working and continuously expanding. You know what I'm saying? still have the same goal in mind. Everything is investments towards the career, you know.
Okay. So, I mean, what's your advice to one younger artist that's trying to follow your footsteps?
Shoot. If you have a designated goal, man, always have a designated goal and plan to what you want to do in life, man, and shoot, just never give up on what you want to do. Keep pushing. You can be pushing baskets for a couple of dollars, but as long as you got, as long as you can keep that goal in mind, you know what I'm saying. You wanna be the best dressed fashion designer. You can still do it, whatever.
Okay. So tell us, what's next for you? Do you plan on starting your own label, dropping merch, and having bigger features, etc., etc.?
Well, definitely working on the merch collection, you know what I'm saying, for show music, jackets, shirts, everything is on the way. And definitely be ready for albums. Music videos are definitely coming next month. I got a video next month called Really Gone. It's coming out probably like on the 19th of March. So yeah, that's really what's next for the business.
Okay, and also last but not least, tell everyone what can they find you on social media and just other music platforms.
Okay, you can find me on Instagram, Young Abe for show, YUNGABE _ for show, FASHOO for show.
All right, we done.
Nolazine, make them scream. NOLAZINE, make them SCREAM. Scream. Nolazine, make them scream. You heard me.